Hello, my name is Vlad and I'm here on behalf of itassistant.org to show you how and why to defragment your hard disk. I'll start with a short presentation on how the information is actually stored on the hard disk and how the bytes are actually read to understand how the fragmentation occurs and why frequently defragmenting your hard disk drive is important. Here is a simplified graphic of the hard disk drive. It is made out of multiple platters, and each individual platter is made out of sectors, and it is the sectors that hold the actual data. Each platter has a reading head, which, similar to a pickup, is positioned over the sector that we want to read. Because these operations are done mechanically, the read-write access times on the hard disk drive are significantly greater than those of the RAM. The RAM has a latency in the nanoseconds range, while the hard disk drive has a latency in the microseconds range, 1000 times lower. Furthermore, let's imagine that a part of a file is located on one platter, and the rest of the file is located on another platter. Reading this particular file will take longer compared to the case when the file would be located on one single platter. To better understand the concept of fragmentation, let's imagine the following scenario. The hard disk drive is full and the user wants to copy a 700 megabytes of compact data, maybe an archive of photos, games, or anything else. Here we have represented the full hard disk drive. With the red color, the used memory. Let's say that the user deletes a chunk of 500 megabytes of data to make free space for the CD, but it is still not enough. So the user has to delete another chunk of 400 megabytes of data. We now have 900 megabytes of free memory, which is enough to hold our CD. And the user can now paste its CD on the hard disk drive. As we can see, the contents of the hard disk drive are now fragmented. One piece of the CD is over here and the other one is over here. And when the reading head gets to the end of the first zone, here, it will have to calculate the new address and effectively move to that new address. Operations which we have already shown are very time consuming compared to the case when the CD would have occupied the contiguous 700 megabytes zone. Windows comes by default with a defragmenting utility which you can access by going to My Computer, right-clicking on any partition, and Properties. Now you can go to Tools and click on Defragment Now. We'll now wait for the utility to open. The defragmenter has opened, and we have two possible options. We can analyze the disk, which will give us a total fragmentation ratio. It may take some time. And we can also defragment the disk, which will do the actual moving of the data. Defragmenting your hard disk drive is a good practice, which helps you to keep your access times low, but also prolong the life of your hard disk drive. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. More video tutorials on itassistant.org/blog. Have a nice day.